Hi, welcome to my channel, Cinder Allie Loves Disney. If it's your first time stopping by, hi, my name is Allie. This video is something kind of cool. I actually turned this into a tag. I took inspiration from watching a video that Richele and Dawna over at the Dawnties put out, and I will link that video. But they challenged themselves, like, I think the wording was, if there was a fire in the house and they had to grab one item from these particular criteria of their collection, what would it be? So I'm not quite doing the fire burning part, but I'm taking some of the items that they listed and I'm adding a little bit of my own. And so I'm creating this into a tag. I told her, I said, Richele, I said, this would be a great tag. And she's like, well, consider yourself tagged. So I'm turning this into a tag and I will tag people at the end. But the criteria that they had used and that I'm using some of which and some of my own are as follows. So I am having to challenge myself to pick one of my number one Funko Pop, pin, Loungefly bag, Gym Shore, ears, and one random item from your collection. Now, this was super hard, y'all, and I know it was for them too, because it's like, I love some things more in my collection than I do others, I guess I would have to say, but I pretty much love everything. Like, that's why I bought it, right? So this was really hard. So I did go ahead and pull some items, and here we go. I'm going to start off with the Funko. Now, I have some really cool Funkos, okay? And, you know, Cinderella and some of my other favorite characters, but I had to go with this particular one because this represents so much more. This represents Disney altogether, and that is Sleeping Beauty's castle from Disneyland. And I received this last year for my birthday for my friend Nina over at Wrestling with Disney, and this was just so cool. I mean, it comes with a Mickey, a little Mickey, but this is what I'm choosing for the actual Funko part because I just love the castle. I've always loved the castle. This is kind of cool because it's got a different side over here as far as like all the doors and stuff. This is actually the back side of the castle. And then the front is this side here where you've got the arch that goes into Fantasyland. But I just love this. I absolutely love this. So this is the one I chose for the Funko Pop category. The next category I chose was pin. And oh my gosh, I was like, okay, should I maybe like break this up and do my favorite or my number one Cinderella pin and then my number one of this kind of pin and that kind of pin? And I was like, no, I'll be here forever. I can't do that. So again, I really kind of thought long and hard, and I'm trying to go more on the sentimental side. The pin I chose is actually one of the first pins I ever bought at a Disney park. It was when my husband and I went for our 1-year wedding anniversary. It was the first time that we went to Disneyland as adults. We both had not been since we were kids, and we just decided for our honeymoon to go. Well, I take that back. We didn't have a honeymoon, so we saved up and took a trip for our 1-year anniversary, and that's when we went. So this pin I'm sharing is from the 45th anniversary because that is when we were there during the 45th anniversary celebration. And again, this just represents so much more to me. You know, it's my love of Disney, my 1-year wedding anniversary, starting my life as a married couple, and just thought this would be perfect to share. Next is Loungefly bag. And boy, I tell you, I didn't jump on the Loungefly wagon train for a long time. I was just like, oh, they're so expensive and I'm not sure if I could use them or would use them or what have you. And I got one, and then I got one and I kind of like didn't want to use it because it's like so nice and I was afraid I was going to get it dirty kind of thing. Then I got another one when I went to Disneyland last year, and I absolutely love it. I love using it. It's so perfect. It's fun. It's different because it's the very first time I've ever had like a backpack type of purse that I carry. I usually always have a purse with like a strap over one shoulder. So I really like it. I'm starting to get into it. So I only own 3 Loungefly bags now because they are quite expensive, okay? So it's like I'm kind of slowly building my collection and using them. But the one that I selected to share is the one that I like couldn't be without kind of thing, is the very first one I got. And it's because it's so beautiful. It represents Cinderella. It's of her dress, the one that the mice make, and the mice are all over this. I just love this. It's got these little embellishments here for the bows. The scissors is the zipper pull here. And this is just, it was such a pretty color pink. You've got the, this handle, and the handles on the backpack are the measuring tape. And then this is adorable. I mean, I love this Loungefly logo here, but you've got Gus on the back with the spool of thread. And then of course I missed this part up here too, the birds, the pretty blue birds. But I haven't used this one because I'm so afraid it's gonna get dirty. Like literally, I almost brought it with me to Disneyland just so I could take pictures with it, but I was like, I can't, I need something practical, and I was trying to like carry the least amount of things as possible. And I was so limited in the suitcase, but I think I am going to use this. I have an event coming up next month, and I'm so excited about it. It's the Disneyana convention. It's the 3rd largest one in the whole United States, and I'm super excited to go. And I am going to take it for this. I know I won't get it dirty because it'll be indoors, so I'm going to use it then. The next category I selected is Gym Shore, and again, this was super hard. I have some wonderful Gym Shore pieces, some of which I've been gifted, some I have purchased, so this was extremely difficult to choose. But here's what I chose. This is actually the largest Gym Shore that I own, and it was gifted to me by Susan at Twinkling Beauty, and it is the white woodland with Cinderella, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, her face alone, and then just this beautiful dress with all the detail. Then you've got, you know, Jack and Gus, and I think another mouse here. I'm not really sure which one. And then on the back side, just the bows coming down from the dress, the pumpkins, and then the spool of thread. Oh, this actually might be, no, I don't think that's Mary or Pearl on this, or even Susie. I don't think it's a female mouse. I think it's a male mouse. It looks like it, but I can't really tell. It could be the female, but sitting on the spool of thread. But this is just absolutely gorgeous. And then look at the shoe, the slipper kind of detail ever so slightly here along the bottom with kind of like a crown. I'm not really sure if that's supposed to be a crown, but that's what it looks like. And so gorgeous. And I was so surprised and humbled when I did receive this, but this was the one I am sharing for this particular tag. Okay, the next item is ears, Disney ears. And again, so hard because I love all of my ears, all of them. I've purchased many of them. I've received many as gifts. This one was a gift. These were made by Christy at Christy's Corner. I have several that Heather at the Disney Housewife has made and that I've received in the Year of the Ear Exchange. So ultimately I decided on something that didn't fall in any of those categories because I was like, I need to have it. I don't want to, yeah, I didn't want to do that. I was like, I can't pick one that someone's given me or one that I purchased. So I went with the ones that I actually made for myself. And it is these Christmas themed type of ears. They don't really have a Christmas pattern, so to speak, but it's just this plaid with Mickey and Minnie on it and this red bow. And I actually made one of these for my friend Heather and my friend Nina, Heather at the Disney Housewife and Nina at Wrestling with Disney, my 2 besties. And so now all 3 of us have these same exact ears, so we're triplets. But yeah, I kind of picked these because these were ones that I actually made myself, and so that's why I decided to share these. Okay, and the last thing that I'm deciding is one random item, didn't matter what, just something additional that from my collection. Now again, I went with more of a sentimental theme and something that means a lot to me. And this is, it's very heavy and I don't want to break it. I mean, it's slightly heavy, but I want to make sure I'm holding this right so it doesn't fall. and it is a paver stone from, this one's from Walt Disney World, but it has my channel name and the date that I started my channel. And this is the only thing in my collection that has my channel name on it. And this was gifted to me from my friend Liz over at Just a Disney Nerd. And I cried when I opened this and saw this because it's just so beautiful. And I don't know if you know, but I actually do have a real paver stone at Disneyland Park when they first came out with those. I have one very close to one of the gates at Disneyland. So this would, that alone means a lot to me. But then this that has my channel name and it's a paver stone and it's from Disney World, where I haven't been, but I'm going to go someday soon. It just meant so much. So I decided to include this. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you again to Richele and Dawna for the idea that kind of spawned this into a tag. And once again, their video will be linked below. And I'm going to tag a few people now, and a couple of the people I'm going to tag, I haven't seen a video from in a little while, so I'm kind of hoping this nudges them a little bit and gets them to put out a video, and I'd love to see what they show for this. So the people I am going to tag, of course, are two of which I've mentioned throughout this whole video, and that is Nina at Wrestling with Disney and Heather at the Disney Housewife. And I'd also like to tag my friend Molly Fitz Brown, as well as Wendy at Happiness and Sweet Tea, Yvette at Happily Ever Yvee, and Cheri at Cheri Elisabeth. Now, be sure to tune in on Saturday, May 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on my friend Nina at Wrestling with Disney's channel. Her and I are going to be doing our third annual double birthday unboxing live. We have sent each other birthday packages and we're going to be unboxing them live. This is, like I said, our third year in a row. We are so excited for it. So be sure to catch that. Watch social media. We'll be posting information on it, and catch that. Or if you can't catch it live, be sure to catch the replay. So thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't already done so, please do consider hitting the subscribe button and sticking around for more Disney magic. And as always, make it a Disney day. Indy Jones, will you hold on a second, Indiana Jones? Their video will be linked below. So the people that I want, oh my gosh, Indy Jones, can you hear my cat crying in the background? Hold on a second. Indy!